Mike, welcome. How are you?
I feel good. I mean, this is as sunny and comfortable of an interview as I've ever done in my life.
I feel privileged to be the first.
It's very strange. It's like being interviewed on a beach.
We could have done that if we had time. We could have planned it.
This is a perfect compromise for me in terms of a beach setting, but without me being half naked, which nobody wants.
That's a whole other interview.
Canadians don't need that.
The Canadians love you.
No.
My God, listen.
Well, they're nice to me.
Well, just for laughs. So being here in Montreal, what's that like for you? What are the audiences like?
This is my 4th show. Solo show. I premiered it just for laughs. So I did Sleepwalk with Me, my girlfriend's boyfriend, Thank God for Jokes, and now the new one, which is here and then in Toronto in September.
Yes.
And the audiences are wonderful. I don't know who they are, but they're wonderful. I don't know where they come from. I don't know if they're driving from other parts of Canada or if they're locals, but I just think they're phenomenal. I mean, they're beyond great. And
okay, so what makes them different than that if you're in somewhere in small town USA, whatever?
Well, they're very hip. I mean, for starters, they're very hip. I make a few references to American politics, and they're as hip as any American audience.
Yeah.
It's just certainly much more than I can say for Americans if you made a Canadian reference. I don't think that would, if you made a reference to Canadian politics or culture, I don't think that would go over well in America. But the audiences are hip, and they kind of, I don't know if it's because I've done a lot of shows here or whether it's their sense of humor, but my show is very personal, and so there's moments of silence and there's moments of laughter, and they're locked in.
Yeah.
They listen. I mean, maybe that's a Canadian trait. People listen.
We do listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like to listen. And we like to laugh.
Yeah.
So.
And cry.
And cry. We do. Yeah,
although maybe you're a little, the cliche about Canadians, if there is a negative cliche, is that you're friendly and then you're all serial killers on the inside. And is that true?
No.
No? Why are you laughing so much then?
Yeah, that's true. Maybe I'm a little uncomfortable right now.
Exactly.
Yeah, I understand. First of all, you're doing so much stuff, so much on the go, but I want to ask you about the Netflix special. Because,
please.
That hit
Thank God for jokes.
recently.
Yeah.
And, how cool is that to be able to write something, do something specific, but it's going to be like forever there. And do you ever look back and go, oh man, I should have done that joke? Or how does that work?
Sorry, I'm just laughing at there's literally a marching band going by.
There's everything. It's just for laughs.
Which is, by the way, it's straight out of the Naked Gun movies, where the interruption couldn't be more insane than a marching band coming through.
We just
to
ignore
block
these
our
things.
sound.
Yeah.
But you're saying your question is about putting a Netflix special into the world and sort of
and you can't change things. That's
oh my
done.
God.
It's done.
I think about that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think about it a lot because I try to make my shows as evergreen as possible, and my movies. Don't Think Twice and Sleepwalk with Me. I tried to make as human and evergreen as possible, so that I want, best case scenario, people see Thank God for Jokes or the new one in 10 years or 20 years, and it has the same resonance.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe it'll have a resonance that's entirely different.
Yeah, no, you just never know, right? It's exactly that. And then, I want to ask you about your movie, the one that you did last year, because that was based on an improv troupe that, what I love about it, well, first of all, improv, scary stuff. Is it scary because you're up there in front of an audience and people yell things at you and you're you don't know where it's coming from?
I love it for that reason. As a matter of fact, Jeffrey Ross did a show the other night here at the Catacombs that was an all improvised stand-up show. It's called Stand Up on the Spot.
Yeah.
And I did that. I'd never even seen it before, but I did. You get audience suggestions and do stand-up. I did that because it was the thrill of it. The thrill of just anything could happen. This could go terribly.
Yeah.
This could go well. This could go beyond my wildest dreams. That's what I love about improv.
Yeah.
It's, I say, the characters say in the movie, it's it happens in a moment and it disappears. And there's something about that that's really special. It's a lot like life.
And do you always have to say yes when you're up there?
That's
something that you just, it's a challenge.
That's the idea, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the rules of improv. The movie Don't Think Twice, which as I understand is on Netflix in Canada now. That's how I've been told that, but from unreliable sources.
Check it out. I think it's on Netflix.
There have been leaks. that it's on Netflix.
We're getting the thumbs up from,
and it was about an improv group where
a
bunch of best friends, where someone makes it on a Saturday Night Live type of show and the rest of them don't. It's about sort of what happens in life when...
jealousy.
What happens when you realize that life isn't fair, which it isn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like one of the best things my mom ever taught me as a kid. I would go, Mom, that isn't fair. And she goes, nothing's fair.
That is for sure. When did you know you were a funny guy?
It's funny, when I was a kid, I thought I was funny. Nobody else did. I was like, don't you all get this? I'm hilarious. And then, I don't know, I started to develop a craft when I was like 16 or 17 where I'd write stuff down and publish it in my school paper, like satire pieces, and I would see people responding to it. I was writing under an alias. People would go, it was actually based on a Saturday Night Live character at the time called Tiny Elvis. My character's name was Tiny Elvis. And people would go, Tiny Elvis is funny.
Well, everything that you do. So we're going to see you in Toronto coming up. What can we audiences expect there?
Well, the show is it's called The New One, and it's very much like My Girlfriend's Boyfriend or I always say, like, I don't want people to know anything about it other than if you like Sleepwalk With Me, Don't Think Twice, and My Girlfriend's Boyfriend, or Take Up Her Jokes, you'll love this. And if you don't like those, you shouldn't come.
Well, I think you should just come anyway and just give you a chance.
I'm going to fight you on that. I'm going to tell people not to come. If you don't like it, if you don't like those things, you'll come. But I will say, I think it's those, but better. I mean, because I'm always trying to grow.
Well, you're doing a great job, and you know, and I think you need to bring this marching band with you everywhere that you go.
Oh, you haven't met my marching band?
I have not met your marching band. You've got them down on the ground there.
That's my entourage. It's my marching band entourage. You should see my jet.
Whoa. You must have needed a whole airport just to land the thing.
Gosh.
I tell you, Mike, you're doing really, really well. It's a
Thanks.
real pleasure to meet
So
you and talk to you.
Oh,
I'm thrilled to talk to you, and we look forward to seeing you in Toronto and enjoy the rest of your time here.
And this will air in the morning, as I understand it.
Yeah, it will.
So that's a lie. I just want people to know that's a lie, because I would never be awake in the morning.
Great to talk to you. Thank you so much for your time.
You.
Appreciate it.